In this
Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Spurs. For the Los Angeles Lakers, it's a battle between teams. Hello and thanks for joining us. Anoche, DA, it's all.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. White is out there with Devontae Graham. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Gay in at the power forward. And for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Murray in at the 2. Passes it to Harrell. Over Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond. LeBron drives in. And the dunk by James.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers. Here's Graham. The Lakers with the rebound.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle-tested and it prepares you to affect winning.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Free throw good, Davis. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And stolen by LeBron. Davis, the pass to Murray. Back to Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Graham. Outside DeRozan. Harrell against Drummond. Harrell kicks to White. 6 on the shot clock. And again, San Antonio turns it over. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Davis can't get it to go. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. 9-point game. And White kicks to DeRozan. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Pass to DeRozan. Graham with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. And with the move, league wide for greater representation. Some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough either. Put me on that list. Let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching ranks, fewer black head coaches this season. You know, teams need to hire the best candidate. No one's saying anything different than that. But the fact of the matter is, they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. That's some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
Outside DeRozan. Plays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And the Lakers making a change here. Bamba's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 5. LeBron passes to Bamba. Buries it down low.
An elite passer in this position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And finished off by DeRozan.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Murray for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to Memphis. DeRozan surveying the D. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And Gordon drops them both. Spurs trail by 10. Now here's Mills. Johnson outside. The pass to Jang. Caldwell Pope outside. Five on the clock, and Gordon over to help. Caldwell Pope passes to Johnson. Rebound by Murray. Los Angeles leading by 10. Davis dishes to Gordon. Back to Davis. Over Jang. That's good from Davis on the assist by Gordon. Davis has got 7 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Jang, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Mills. Here's Johnson. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Stewart's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gordon. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Murray. And Monte Morris subbed in for LeBron. Shot to stop the run, and Bamba pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that one is hammered home.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Mills with it. Morris is there. They're running. Here's Caruso. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And here's Mills from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Bamba's shot is off.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And Mills kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Mills. Spurs passing it around. Bamba against Caldwell Pope. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Mills passes to Johnson. Now Jang. Caldwell Pope outside. And finished off by Jang.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And a solid athlete at his size, Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mills dishes to Caldwell Pope. Jang the pass to Johnson. And he's good on the three ball. Los Angeles leading by 12. There's the dish to Bamba. And that one drops for him. Bamba's got his third basket of the night right there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Caldwell Pope for 3.
And when Kuzma is motivated on defense, it helps big time. He needs to be more consistent on this end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged...
Ladies and gentlemen,
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Mills. Johnson is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. And it's blocked.
Average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Mills can't hit.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something he's rarely a good at.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Mills passes to Caldwell Pope. And here's Jang. And here's Johnson outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. To the right side. Knocked away. Here's Caruso. Guarded by Walker. Out to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. The 3. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Caldwell Pope outside. To the middle. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Back to Jang. Clock at 6. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Kuzma. Here's Bamba. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bamba's got 6 in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Gay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the astonishing athleticism of Gay puts defenders in a bind. He knows how to get under their skin.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Morris kicks to Bamba. Here's Caruso, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Caruso's got his second bucket. Spurs trail by 18. Graham surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Harrell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The impressive agility of Kuzma moves so well towards the rim. Got to seal him off if you're the D.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And so he makes both from the line. The Spurs have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. DeRozan against Kuzma. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Murray up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's White with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And it's DeRozan missing. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
The D could expect this to happen when they give Davis this type of positioning. It's really that simple.
A challenging stretch for San Antonio here. Pass to Graham. And here's White. The pass to Harrell. DeRozan with it. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Graham. Here's the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's LeBron, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Kyle Kuzma. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's DeRozan. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The drive by James. Yes, that goes in. LeBron's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes to White. Back to Graham. Pass to Harrell. Gordon against DeRozan. Outside White. And stolen by James. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Graham against Murray. Graham, the pass to White. They grabbed their own miss. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Inside, Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots.
For three, Murray.
And in this quarter, they just haven't had the success from beyond the arc that they began the game with.
Here's White. Gay trying to break free. And Davis sends it back. Drummond with it. Gay picks him up defensively. White against LeBron. Poked away. Back to Gordon. Over to DeRozan. And it's Gordon missing. Spurs shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Outside DeRozan. Drummond finds Davis. Murray. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on DeRozan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
San Antonio making a switch here. Chang, he's checked in for Harrell. Johnson comes in for Rudy Gay. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for White. And Walker subbed in for Devontae Graham. The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. James in the post. Working on Walker. And LeBron throws it down.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
1:07 left here in the second. And Mills kicks to Zhang. Now Johnson. And there's the pass to Mills. Just 5 on the clock. For three, Caldwell Pope. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but you can't get anything to fall.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Los Angeles, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And so Murray nails both of them.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Johnson finds Zhang to stop the drought. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
At the elbow, Murray. Off target at the rim.
Playing him tough inside.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Mohamed Bamba was the man in the first. He had 14 points, 8 rebounds, and that...
Big bad wolf and I'm about to...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Murray. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Gordon in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
and he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Tipped away. To the inside. And there's Murray on the assist by James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Down low, here's White, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Here's Drummond. Here's Murray, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Murray's got 14.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Graham with the bounce pass. Fader on the way. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gordon the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Here's Gay, and Davis sends it back.
You see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness. Reading the game.
For San Antonio, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Murray surveying the D, and it's Murray with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Graham dishes to Harrell. Gay against Davis. Gay kicks to Graham. Offensive rebound, Spurs, and the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Harrell, the pass to DeRozan, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And that one's good by Davis.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Harrell dishes to DeRozan. And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. Murray, no good. Enzo Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Murray. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 22.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And he makes the first. And the Lakers with some changes. Stewart's checked in for Davis. Alex Caruso comes in for Murray. And Monte Morris subbed in for Gordon. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jang, he's checked in for Harrell. Johnson comes in for Rudy Gay. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for White. And it's Mills in for Devontae Green. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Morris kicks to LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Spurs also with the sub. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Free throw good, LeBron. Now here's Mills. He kicks it to Jang. Here's Johnson. Pass to Mills from the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Mills has got his second bucket tonight.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Morris looking over the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Here's LeBron. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Free throw drops for James. And here's Mills. He's got 6. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Mills can't hit. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Bamba from down in the low post. It goes. Bamba's got 16.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
And he gets the bucket.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Stewart. And again, it's the Lakers.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Mills passes to Caldwell-Pope, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
From deep, Walker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bamba's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Caruso kicks to Kuzma. Here's Stewart. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Mills passes to Jang. Caldwell-Pope with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Mills. 6 to shoot. Johnson outside. Basket counts.
Assist goes to Patty Mills.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Morris into the lane. San Antonio with the rebound.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Lakers foul call.
The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Shooting for San Antonio.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit. The second. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Stewart. Misses from close range. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got Trey Lyles. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Mills. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot.
And the versatility of Caldwell-Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Here's Bamba off the left rim and out. And San Antonio shooting a low 30% right now on every offensive performance.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell-Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here's Samanic, covered by Bamba. Pass to Lyles. And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. And Los Angeles guys shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Devontae Graham's checked in for Patty Mills. And here's Morris for 3. No good that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Here's Vassell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Vassell's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a 4-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because one or two guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and I know the statistics, still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
Morris against Graham. Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Morris passes to Stewart. Morris outside. And the pass to Stewart. Shoots. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's deflected. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
And San Antonio shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Graham, the pass to Lyles, and it's in there. Lyles got his first points in this one.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here's Stewart. It's tipped. Graham against Morris. Caldwell Pope left side, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Chris, you had some great battles with those guys in the 2020 Hall of Fame class, like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. I know you're going to join them in Springfield in the Hall of Fame soon as well.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It was an honor playing against these guys. You know, when you think about Kobe and the Mamba mentality, as a friend, you just miss that competitive spirit, and it was an honor to call him an opponent and a friend. Tim Duncan, you had to be prepared when you went up against him and his great Spurs team. And same with Kevin Garnett, just energy and passion, and one of my favorite players of all time. So it was an honor playing against them and an honor to call them friends. That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
To the inside, and stolen by Graham. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. He doesn't hit that one.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
The 9-foot shot. Stewart misses.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Graham, the pass to Samanic. Can't hit from in close. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Harris, no good. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. It's stolen. Left side, Gordon. Pass to Stewart. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Inside, Lakers passing it around. San Antonio with the rebound. Graham, the pass to Vassell. To the middle. This is to Caldwell Pope. Back to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
That one's not going to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Got a hand on it.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
He had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right. Doesn't have to break stride at all, thanks to the money lead pass.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And the first one drops. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Walker with a clean look. San Antonio again missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, that was something else.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
The shot's good.
This is how lethal Bruce is. He's capable of doing some damage, catching and firing it like there.
James against Walker. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.